The marble lobby of the Grandview Hotel gleams under crystal chandeliers. A woman in a worn coat stands at the front desk, clutching her young daughter's hand. Her name is Elena. Her shoes are old. Her eyes are tired. Behind her, a man in a tailored suit checks his gold watch. Victor Kane. Billionaire. Impatient. Elena fumbles with coins at the counter, trying to pay for one night. "I'm short by $12, she whispers. "Please. Just one night." Victor sighs loudly. Some people really don't belong in places like this. The lobby goes quiet. The manager hesitates, eyes darting between Elena and Victor. Elena's daughter, Sophia, looks up at her mother. "Mama, are we going to sleep outside again?" Elena kneels down, smoothing Sophia's hair. "No, baby. Not tonight." Victor steps forward, voice cold. "Look, I'll pay the $12. Just so I don't have to stand here all day." He tosses a 20 on the counter like it's trash. Elena's jaw tightens. She doesn't take it. "I don't need your pity," she says quietly. Victor laughs. "Pity? Lady, I don't even know you." But the manager does. Her face goes pale. Victor walks toward the elevator, shaking his head. The manager picks up the 20. Her hand trembles. "Mr. Kane," she calls out. He stops. "Do you know who that woman is?" Victor turns, annoyed. "Should I?" The manager glances at Elena, who's now sitting on a bench with Sophia, whispering a lullaby. "That's Dr. Elena Mirova." Victor blinks. The name sounds familiar. The manager continues, voice breaking. 15 years ago, she was the lead trauma surgeon at Mercy General. She saved over 200 lives. Victor's expression shifts. "She also saved your life." The air leaves the room. Victor's mind rewinds. 15 years ago. A car crash. Blood on the highway. Sirens screaming through the night. He was 28. Reckless. Driving too fast after closing a deal. The world went black. Then a voice. Calm. Steady. A woman's voice cutting through the chaos. "Stay with me. You're going to be okay. Look at me. Breathe." He remembers her hands. Steady. Covered in blood. His blood. She worked on him for 40 minutes on that highway. Kept his heart beating when it wanted to stop. He never saw her face. The paramedics told him later, "If it wasn't for that surgeon, you'd be dead." The manager pulls out her phone, shows him an old newspaper article. Hero surgeon loses everything after husband's death, raises daughter alone. There's a photo. Younger. Smiling. But it's her. Victor's hands shake as he reads. Her husband was a firefighter, the manager says. He died saving a family from a burning building. She was 6 months pregnant. After he died, she tried to keep working, but every patient she lost, she saw him. Victor's voice cracks. What happened to her? She had a breakdown. Left medicine. Lost her savings paying for grief therapy. Lost her home. She's been working 3 jobs just to keep Sophia fed. The manager's eyes fill with tears. Last week, she fainted at her cleaning job. Exhaustion. But she came back the next day. Because she had no choice. Victor looks across the lobby. Elena is braiding Sophia's hair, humming softly. The same lullaby she hummed to him 15 years ago when he was dying on that road. He remembers now. She sang to keep him awake. To keep him fighting. "Stay with me," she had whispered. "Someone's waiting for you. Don't give up." A tear rolls down his cheek. "I owe her everything," he whispers. The manager nods. "And she doesn't even know who you became." Victor's chest tightens. All his success. His empire. His wealth. It all started because she refused to let him die. And he just threw money at her like she was nothing. Victor crosses the lobby slowly. His heart pounds. Shame burns in his throat. Elena looks up, guarded. He sits down beside her. Silent for a long moment. "I'm sorry," he says, voice barely above a whisper. She frowns. "For what?" "For everything. For not seeing you. For not remembering." Elena studies his face. Confused. Victor pulls out his phone, shows her a photo. A scar on his chest. Right over his heart. 15 years ago. Highway 101. You were the trauma surgeon. Elena's breath catches. Her eyes widen. She looks at the scar. Then at his face. "You were the man in the silver car." Victor nods, tears streaming now. "You told me I was going to make it. You sang to me. You wouldn't let me give up." Elena's hands cover her mouth. Her eyes flood with tears. "I remember you," she whispers. "You kept saying you were sorry. You thought you were dying. I told you that you had so much life ahead of you." "You were right," Victor says, his voice breaking. "I built a life. A company. Everything I have today exists because you gave me a second chance." He reaches into his coat, pulls out a business card. "I own a medical foundation now. We fund clinics, train doctors, provide free care to communities that need it most. But it's missing something. It's missing heart. It's missing someone who knows what it really means to save a life." Elena shakes her head, tears falling. "I can't. I'm not that person anymore. I failed. I couldn't save everyone. I couldn't save your husband," Victor finishes gently. "I know. And I'm sorry. But you saved me. You saved hundreds of others. And you're still saving lives. You're raising a beautiful daughter who will grow up knowing what real strength looks like." Sophia looks up at Victor. "Are you going to help my mama?" Victor smiles through his tears. "If she'll let me." He turns back to Elena. "I'm offering you the position of medical director. A salary of $200,000 a year. Full benefits. Housing. And a chance to build something that honors your husband's memory, a place where heroes like him get the care they deserve." Elena breaks down completely. Victor wraps his arms around her and Sophia. "You gave me a second chance when I didn't deserve one," he whispers. "Let me give you one too. Not out of pity. Out of gratitude. Out of respect. Out of everything you taught me about what it means to fight for someone's life." Elena pulls back, looks him in the eyes. "Why now? Why after all these years?" Victor wipes his tears. "Because I needed to be humbled. I needed to remember where I came from. Who saved me. And maybe this is exactly how it was supposed to happen." The manager approaches quietly, hands Elena a key card. "Penthouse suite. For as long as you need. No charge." Victor stands, extends his hand to Elena. "Tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. My office. We'll talk about your future. Our future. The lives we're going to save together." Elena takes his hand. For the first time in years, hope lights up her face. "Thank you," she whispers. Victor shakes his head. "No. Thank you. For everything. For reminding me what really matters." Sophia hugs Victor's leg. He lifts her up, smiles. "You're going to do great things, little one. Just like your mama. Never judge someone by what you see on the surface. The person you look down on today might be the one who saved your life yesterday. Behind every struggle is a story. Behind every tired face is a warrior who refused to quit. Treat everyone with kindness. You never know whose hands once held your heart together." If this story touched your heart, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to be reminded that miracles still happen. Subscribe to our channel for more real stories that restore your faith in humanity, because the world needs more compassion, and it starts with us.